Different angle today. Tell me my Ross Clark kitchen don't look hard body, fam. Man done up the whole entire kitchen on my Ross Clark own, you know. From the cupboards them to the worktop. From the splashback tiles to the tiles them on the floor, fam. Even look at LED strip. Man installed underneath the kitchen, you listen. My girl tried to get on to me and say, it looks cheap and tacky because it fluctuates from purple to red to orange to blue to green and that. She said anything with colour don't look good. She said the only LED strip you should have is like a white colour, so like, you know, like the light bulb kind of colour. Cool white or warm white. Anything with colour looks cheap and tacky, allegedly. Anyway, on to the video. So there's pain in becoming important and there's pain in not becoming important. That's one of my favourite quotes. That's by Andrew Tate. My other two favourite quotes, like my favourite quote of all time: if there's no enemy within, the enemy outside cannot do us any harm. My next favourite quote: a baby whilst trying to learn how to walk will fall down 50 times and not once does the baby think to itself, you know what, maybe walking ain't for me. And yeah, so there's pain in becoming important, there's pain in not becoming important. That's one of my favourite quotes. That's by Andrew Tate. I met a man today and he told me that he does not switch on his heating. Anyway, carried on talking and I said to him, so when was the last time you switched on your heating? He said, 3 years ago. I said, you haven't switched on your heating for 3 years? He said, yeah. And I know a lot of people, this is an old man, pensioner. And a lot of people will watch my videos and feel like, blood, what's the matter with you, fam? Why are you always getting on to the pensioners about this energy crisis and not being able to heat up your home and that? The reason why man's getting on to the pensioners and making these videos is because one day, if you don't get your act together, my brother or my sister, that will be you, you know. You'll be struggling in the winter. You will not be able to turn on your heating for 3 years, 5 years. That's why I make these videos, blood. Because one day, some of us watching this will be in that position if we don't get our act together, if we don't pull up our socks. There's pain in becoming important, there's pain in not becoming important. There's pain in becoming wealthy, and there's pain in not being wealthy. Yeah, you're going to struggle in that to become wealthy. You're going to have to try and fail a lot. But you know what? If you don't make that effort and you're broke and you're unwealthy, you're going to be living in a cold house, struggling. Imagine that. Imagine not firing up your boiler and turning on your Ross Clark radiators for 3 years, you know. 36 Ross Clark months. The man has not turned on his heaters, you know. I was like, how do you, like, because obviously he said he had some little, I didn't see it, some little fan blow heat or something like that. I'm like, aren't you like uncomfortable in the middle of the night? He said, no, I'm used to it. Well, you would be, innit? You've been doing something for a year and a half, 2 years, and that way you're going to be used to it. I'm not getting used to not having on no heating in my Ross Clark yard. So you know what? Man's making sacrifice of that. Man's not just living every day as it comes. No, I don't want to be struggling throughout my old age. You're supposed to be relaxing when you're in your pension, not struggling. But what happened? The man told me, oh, I'm not educated enough to get an office job. And right then and there I thought, well, this is the reason why you're struggling potentially. Obviously, getting an office job and getting educated is not the be-all end-all. There's plenty of people that are not educated, plenty of people who don't have office jobs and they're thriving and they're rich and they're, you know, successful and that. What I'm saying is, it's the man's lack of effort. The man's lack of, oh, I don't want to get education. Oh, you know, I'll just wing you. I think he says he's a lorry driver or whatever, and that's what he done. The man's 80 years old, you know. And the man cannot afford to put on his heating and that. The reason why he cannot afford to put on his heat is because he didn't make no sacrifice. He was lazy. He thought, oh, I'll just wing it throughout my youth. Idiot. There's certain people right now, yeah, like they could be living in a slow town. I don't know, somewhere like Peterborough around there, Dudley, or I'm just calling out some random places that you lot probably never even heard of and that. Shackwell and all them places there. There's certain people that they're from the type of area where the people then don't have much ambition. And they think to themselves, well, you know what? I've been working at this hardware store for 20 years and I'm all right. My rent's paid. I've got food on my table. My house is semi-warm. I can afford to turn on the heating. Why do I need to go to university? Because someone probably mentioned that in a conversation one day about uni and degrees and shit. And then think to themselves, nah, I'm all right. I've been working at this hardware store or some shit local shop for 20 years. I don't need to get an education or whatever. And then what happens is they start to struggle. What happens is they end up living in a freezing cold yard, fam. It's dumb. It's dumb. There's people right now just living every day as it comes. And yeah, you know, I'm not going to put down on a property. I'm just going to wear Balenciaga, Balmain and Gucci and that. Blood, you will be one of those people that will be living in a freezing cold yard. Mark my words. Remember this Ross Clark video if that's you. Unless, obviously, you make some sacrifice in that. Start today. Start to work. Me, I'm always working. Even when I finish my day job. Obviously, I've got a new flat now, innit? Yeah, so obviously I've got stuff to do. I'm there grinding. I remember when I first got the keys to the flat. Got the keys to the flat on like Wednesday, Friday. I went down to my mum's yard because obviously it's the couple of days before Christmas and that. Spent Christmas Day up there. I was going to stay till the day after Boxing Day. And I thought, nah, man, I can't just be here chilling. Nah, I need to go up to Northampton. I got work to do. I'm working there till 10 p.m. Yeah? Man working there till midnight some days. Well, one day I did midnight. Most days like 8, 9, 10 p.m. I remember it was New Year's Eve. Man was there till like 9 o'clock or 10 o'clock on New Year's Eve. Most people will be out partying and that. And I'm like, you know, if that's what you want to do, that's what you want to do, innit? Yeah, but it's like the mindset of, obviously me, I don't go out and celebrate New Year's anyway, innit? Yeah, but it's like, even if it weren't New Year's, even if it was just during like the normal Christmas period and that, you think most people will be working? My mum was like, why don't you just do it in the new year? Nah, I'm not wasting, the best part of 6 days? Nah, I'm crashing out that job. This is the mindset you need to have. Fuck relaxing, fuck socializing and that. Work. But you don't have to listen to me, innit? Yeah? Keep socializing and that. You know there's certain people, yeah, they turn up to barbecues at 2 p.m. and don't leave till 2 a.m. Just socializing and that. Them people there that just, all they care about is socializing. They don't care about working and earning money and putting stuff down and that. Those are the people that end up broke, blood. That's not being me. I'll never be that type of person. I've not got time to be sitting and hanging around for 12 hours of the day. Chilling. My girl went to her sister's yard for Christmas and I said, yeah, come. I'm not going. Do I like a waste man that's got 14 days of my life to go and spend and do nothing at someone else's house and talk? No. I stay in my house right here and I'm working in between that time. Yeah, I ain't got time to be chilling. We'll leave that to the waste, man. How the hell am I supposed to pick up keys and that and go and look after property? And there's no way. It would just be stupid. At the time I was doing up this kitchen and doing up the flat, still doing up the flat now. There's no way that I could have gone and hung around at someone else's house for 2 weeks. No way. No way, man. Stop this chilling shit. There's too much people as well. They'll come home from work and then that's them. They'll put on the TV or put on Netflix or put on YouTube and that's them. No, you should be doing stuff. You should be working. You should be working on something. Even if it's a book, you should be making a YouTube channel. Yeah, put some content and that. Everyone's got an opinion. You know, there's people that phone. The reason why I say make a YouTube channel, because a lot of people got a lot of talk. A lot of people got big mouths. A lot of people sit and chat to their friends and chat shit on the phone every day for 2-3 hours a day. 2-3 hours of the night. Make a fucking YouTube channel. You got so much to talk about. Why don't you put it out there and potentially get paid? I was thinking about this the other day. I was talking to my mum about this actually as well. And I was saying like, Mum, you know like all of these actors, Denzel Washington, Sylvester Stallone, Robert De Niro, is it Michael Douglas and that? All of them, they are the last of a dying breed. With this Netflix influx and obviously the way Netflix has taken over the thing, there's no need, there's no demand for quality actors no more. So I'm telling you, in the next 50 years and that, there's going to be no people, there ain't going to be an abundance of good actors like Brad Pitt and all them man there. And shout out to the Gallem as well. Don't know any, but shout out to the Gallem as well. There ain't going to be no great actors or great actresses and that. Shout out to Nicole Kidman. And what's that woman that's always getting banged in the movies. Demi Moore, yeah, shout out to them too. And there's other women out there, Meryl Streep and that. You get me? They're good actresses and that. You ain't gonna see none of them. They're the last of a dying breed. But you know what? The good thing about today's era is that anyone can jump on YouTube and start creating content. You don't have to know the right people. You don't have to go through trials and tribulations just to get your face on TV or behind a camera. Now, you can just, anybody, you the viewer, you can turn on your camera right now and make a channel. You got some sort of business that you want to promote. You should have a channel to back up that business. Let's say, for example, you want to become say for example, you're a pianist, yeah, you're a piano, you know how to play the piano. Let's say, for example, you want to start teaching people how to play the piano in person. Well, make a YouTube channel. Do tutorials on how to learn how to play the piano and that. And then you get money from people watching your thing, because obviously the ads and all that. And then you could get potential customers in real life. Anything. You think the reason why I was able to sell my book, the reason why I was able to write my book and sell it to people that I don't know is because I have a YouTube channel. Think about it this way, especially the people them who have read my book, bought my book. Shout out to a man like AL1. Yeah, and obviously all the other people them who have bought the book. But he was one of the first customers, I believe. I believe so. These people that don't know me in person, how the hell would they have been able to buy my book? Why the hell would they have wanted to buy my book if I never made a YouTube channel? Imagine. Fucking pussy or riding around. Loud rascal exhaust. Think about it. If I never had no YouTube channel, imagine someone said to them, oh yeah, there's a YouTuber, do you want to buy this book by Jelani, Conquering Adversity? Who the fuck is he? Who the fuck is he? Who's going to want to know my story if I didn't make a YouTube channel? Imagine, I had no YouTube channel. There was no JYS TV. And someone approached you, someone who's bought the book previously, and said, yeah, do you want to buy this book? It's about some guy that come off the street and was able to turn his life around. And you say, fuck no, why am I spending £20 on this random guy's book? He ain't even got his Ross Clark, his face on the book. Nah, fuck that. Make a YouTube channel, promote your thing, man. I'm telling you, you're just going to struggle when you're older. You're not going to be living in a freezing cold house worrying about, oh, I can't turn on the heating and that for 3 years and that. It's nonsense. But who not here will feel. Yeah, that's a Jamaican saying, isn't it? And basically, if you don't want to listen to advice, and then you're going to feel it and you're going to feel some pain in the future, isn't it? So that's it for today, man. Stay wise. Done now.